Hello and welcome everybody, it's Garth here again. Going to show you some gameplay towards Shadows of Mordor for the PS4. I wouldn't call it much of a review, it's more of a showcase of gameplay and what to expect from the game, but overall, I really enjoyed it because for some odd reason I was out in the dark when this game was it's like, hey, guess what? Shadows of Mordor is coming out next week. And I didn't know anything of the game, and I think that was pretty damn oblivious of me, but I'm proud to admit that it was probably one of the biggest surprises I ever expected, because I've had so much fun with this game. I'm probably a little over halfway done now, but I've at least put 20 hours or so in it so far, and that's just because the open world has so much for you to do. And I won't lie, if you like killing orcs, this game has it in spades. And coming from, World of Warcraft, where I'm an Alliance, I know it's a little indifferent to say, but it feels really good being able to, thin out the friggin' orcs. But I digress. The combat is like Assassin's Creed mixed with Batman Arkham Asylum. Very rewarding. You have your friggin' bullet time with elven arrows. You can mount these Caragors. You can mount other... Well, there's only another... Ogres? I do apologize. I probably will... They're bigger. I don't know if you see any in this gameplay video, but they're the big hulking, Ronkar, freaking things.
Let's finish this once and for all.
And as you can see, every time you meet up with a captain, they have a little introductory for them, and they will remember you if they fought you before. It depends. You may either enjoy it or it'll get old really quickly. For me, I rather enjoy it because it brings another level of, I wouldn't say realism, but it gets you involved in the world. And it's like, oh, I remember fighting this guy before. I wonder what he's going to say next. And he's like, you left for me for dead. But guess what? I came back. And that's something too. Some of the captains can come back to life. And it's really... It's like, how that... Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to kill you again. And as you can see right there a second ago, using that not stealth mode, that time, bullet time mode, you can somehow catch up to your enemies. I don't know if that was deliberate or not. But, yeah. Also, right here is Sauron's army in the menu. After you gain intel from certain minions, you can find out more information about other captains and war chiefs. And that information is invaluable, because there's been situations where I've ran into captains not knowing what the hell their strengths are, and almost died. But here's a funny thing, too. I can't say the Vindicator system? I don't know if that's right or not. I think it's more of the, there's missions that pop up in the world where you can avenge people that, could be friends that you've played with. I've gotten things from other random people all over, probably just people I've met through gaming, and you can go off and kill war chiefs and captains that ended their lives. I'm not sure if people get notified, like, oh, you've been avenged, but I mean, it's still a cool system. Be like, oh, so-and-so has fallen to this guy. I'm going to track him down and see what's up, how did he die? Why is he so difficult? One of my friends managed to get a guy that was, well, I'll probably post it if I still have the picture somewhere, I'll show you a picture of what I was dealing with. Needless to say, it was complicated as all hell, but nevertheless, it was still fun to try and deal with. So you're asking yourself, what else can you do in the game? Well, I mean, there's the whole basic story. You find ruins, collectibles, all the sorts like that. Side missions where you save slaves, and survival challenges, hunting challenges, a lot of side story stuff. But other than that, it's mostly what I'm doing here. You're going around, killing, and I ran out of arrows.
This is Shrock! We will meet again, and I will have my revenge!
And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But I mean, some could consider it tedious and repetitive, but some people like myself, I could do this for days and not really get bored. That and that whole freaking interrogation system is rewarding when you see fear in the eyes of the enemy. And if you're wondering what those things are, those are ruins. Those ruins are probably one of the mainstays of trying to hunt down captains. The more captains you take down, the chances of them dropping these ruins that you can apply to your weapons. They could either, boost damage from behind, recover focus. It's all percentage based. So even with a sword example, you can kill someone on a fury attack and get like 15 health back or 9% health back. And every weapon has its own rune system. And I would like to think, to the most part, most of the AI in this is relatively, smart in the sense that they'll try to hunt you down and they'll try to interrogate your actions and all that. But with that being said, here is one of the side missions for the sword. Kill 50 warriors. I tried this so many times before and I died horribly. But beyond that, I personally think, in short, anyone looking for an open world game set in the Lord of the Rings universe, even though it doesn't have Lord of the Rings in its name for obvious reasons. But just I think you should give it a shot, because there's not many games that come around that give this sense of fun and replayability. But I mean, yeah, to each their own. And I'll just leave it at that. Just sit back and enjoy the sword play while I try not to die here. And thank you for watching, everybody. And take care.